is done. I'm so ready.
You should spend a
I'm so
Friday
ready.
night with me. I've got the Toy Story box set 1 to 3.
Edgy. At the forefront of trend, experimental or avant-garde. Avant-garde, that's a French word. Do you see what I mean? I'm just trying to be edgy already. Is that me? Right now in my silk dressing gown from my dance show? No, I wouldn't say it is. I'm not that girl, but I could be that girl. Could I? We're about to find out. I'm gonna transform myself from Essex to edgy. So I'm gonna go all the way extreme with the Essex and then all the way extreme with the edgy and just see where I am on the spectrum. That sounds like I'm talking about like the autism spectrum. See where I am on the spectrum because I feel like I'm questioning my identity. Not in that way, like not in that way. I don't know where I am. I feel like I was an Essex girl and then I went to uni and I was like, oh, I want to be, like I started saying, oh, I'm from just outside London rather than Essex. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I wanted to be edgy. What would be an edgy pose like? Yeah, so I'm going to do Essex style makeup. No lie, there's like an old lady facing my window. I did just flash her like a couple of minutes ago when I was getting changed, but spice up their lives, do you know what I mean? Shit. Oh my gosh, it's all on the carpet and on my leg. I feel like I'm an American. So today I'm actually gonna, they're very like, so right now I'm gonna take my bronzer and I'm right now gonna put it on my face right now. Also, I'm not doing this to offend Essex people, I am one myself. Also, something that my family just don't have is eyebrows. If I was to do this in true Essex style, I would have my lips done, but unfortunately it's not that easy. Sibling bonding time. Jessie is going to be, I feel really embarrassed talking in front of people. Jessie, she looks like you literally look like a man in this angle.
I can't be in this. You have to Photoshop my head out.
Yeah, I know, I won't. Like, you look fine, you just look like a man. I look fine.
I probably still am the biggest bitch in Britain.
I'm joking. But like I'd say you're much more Essex than me, but in like a good way. Like you know what you want, whereas I don't know what I want. Like,
well, you always call me a chav, so.
No. Should we discuss the Essex stereotype? Okay. What do you feel like is the Essex? I feel like for a boy, the Essex stereotype is like, obviously I'm not pointing fingers. Like I think the Essex stereotype's nice. Like Joey Essex, you know what I mean? Who's complaining there? No one.
I love Joey Essex.
Yeah.
She's a slut and she knows it. She wants to root all the boys.
Huh? Do you know
Well,
what
I feel like you have different types of Essex boys because you have kind of like the raver boys who are like topless.
The tobacco ducks.
With a man bag.
Yeah.
I just see them as sweaty thugs, if I'm honest. I don't really.
If any of you raver boys are watching this, Jessie's not keen. It's alright, she's taken anyway. But...
Ew, don't say that, it's so cringy.
Yeah, to be fair.
Right.
I say we're quite in a bubble where we live, like we don't really see the outside world. What would you classify as an edgy person? Probably shops on Depop. Like I feel like edgy people are just considered
really
cool.
Nice things on Depop though. Like,
yeah. What, like a juicy tracksuit?
Yeah.
Juicy tracksuits can be edgy if they're worn baggy.
No, I like the type.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
You could literally be the least edgy person, but then you could go out just wearing like a bin bag, and you could be like, do you know what I mean? This is edgy. This is style.
I wouldn't say bin bag. That's a bit far.
Yeah, but, yeah. No, I'm not criticising people that are edgy. I'm trying to be you. To be fair, I think I was edgy when I wore Juju jellies, the jelly shoes in year 8.
Looking back though, they were tragic.
Yeah, but I was the first person to wear them to like the nightclub party underage things, and then everyone wore them. So I feel like that was my edgy roots coming through that I'm about to express. So girls.
So girls, so girls, so girls,
Gemma Collins. So girls.
so girls, so girls, so girls,
Girls. So girls.
so girls.
So girls. My hair is fucking frazzled.
Girls, I've got to share this with you.
Breast enhancement cream. At this point I'll take anything, like sisters, but I was like, do you know what? The time has come. It's time to hit puberty. It's time to but do you know what I mean? In Essex it's all about getting the work done, and I haven't got the funds currently. So I'm going to naturally, it's natural, isn't it? It's natural. I'm gonna come downstairs and my family are gonna be like, oh my god, she's a woman. She's a woman. Let me do a worm. Did that work? So I thought, what a better way to start off the day as a true Essex girl than to have some porn stars at 11 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I mean? That is just, this is the Essex lifestyle. Lovely breakfast. You ain't getting none of this candy. You ain't getting none of this candy. I kind of loved that. But the reason why I actually made this video is to channel the edgy me, that Camden is calling me. I feel it, I know it. So we're gonna go and get her. We're moving away from Brentwood High Street and we're going to Shoreditch.
You should spend your Friday night with me. I've got the Toy Story box set 1 to 3.
Basically, I'm gonna hop on that tie-dye trend. I know. That is being a basic bitch, but sometimes being edgy is all about being a basic bitch as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd hop on the tie-dye trend. Yeah, oh my gosh, she's so trendy. My mum's watching me and I feel really embarrassed. Story time. Has anyone got any news? Has anyone got any dramas, breakups, gossip? Do you know what, that's the Essex girl coming out of me again. No, I'm edgy right now. What's edgy to talk about?
Say it, don't 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 say it.
Drugs? No.
Wow.
Anyway, how are you? Saying that like it's one person. It probably is one person watching my videos at this point. Motel Rocks, because I know you're an edgy brand. I know I mentioned the Bali trip in my first video, but like now I am actually transforming into your clothing sense, so I just feel like now would be the time to contact me for a brand deal. So I'm open to, do I ring you or do you ring me? Becoming, I think it's called an E-girl, where you're like, is it E for edgy or is it E for, I was gonna say E for internet, but that's, anyway, I'm gonna dye my hair pink. My hair pink. I feel like I'm really lacking personality today. I'm sorry, I'm just not really. What should we discuss? TikTok have got Love Island now. How do we feel about that? I'm not too sure, because it's all like the TikTok kind of fuckboys. Like, do you know what I mean? All the ones that are like, what's my type and go? You know?
Is being a ginger a showstopper? 100% not. Some ginger.
Oh, honey, you are not thriving right now. I think my friends are gonna see me tomorrow and be like, wow, she struggled during quarantine. Wow, she really went downhill. Did I go downhill or is this me going uphill? Yeah, put in the comments below. Ice with little bit of flexing. TikTok. I could drown right again, but I'm sorry, I had to share this with you. So I was applying it and I was just like reading the instructions to check that I did it right, because obviously I only read the instructions afterwards. But it says here, start applying with roots for an edgy, under the toe look. Like, sorry, they've read my mind. At this point, I'm like Billie Eilish's backup dancer. Like, that's the kind of vibes I'm getting. She doesn't really, her music's not really dance style, but do you know what I mean? Like that, I could do an interpretive dance. I'll call you when the party's over. If you saw me coming up to you in the street, you'd be like, oh my God, is she gonna like rob me or is she gonna like seduce me? You know what I mean? So the next change that I need to make is my makeup. With the eyeliner, I do feel a bit Egyptian. PE, this is my PE skirt. And then I'm just gonna like drape every necklace I've ever owned around my neck. I don't know if this would be taking it a step too far. Is that Visco Girl? That's more Visco Girl, isn't it? Okay, I'll hold back. So I'm currently standing out my window. Let me come back in. I kind of like it. Like, I don't know, it's very different. And yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of do. I wonder if Harry Styles will accept me now. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like now I'm edgy enough. I feel like he's been waiting for me to like turn into this edgy girl, not Essex girl. So Harry, I'm ready when you are. Like, do you know what I mean? Hit me up.
It grows.
No.
Okay, so I know that you're probably thinking, what the hell is this background? But there's a building site near our house, and I was like, this is really channeling the edgy vibes for me. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of like grr, knitto. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Don't get angry at me if this is your garage, because I think it's kind of Parva land. I don't know, but don't come at me.
You should spend your Friday night with me. I've got the Toy Story box set 1 to 3.